The Married Morning Show.
Nick and Kristen from 99.5 The Wolf joining us live. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2025. We know who's in, we know who's out. Who are some of the honorees and who are some of the snubs? Always a good talking point.
Well, the only reason I know what song your producer chose for that is by the White Stripes is because I listened to the Conan O'Brien podcast.
Same.
I'm not a big rock guy.
I hear that
but he
every
uses
week
that.
on my podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're into the, so congratulations to the White Stripes.
Okay. Yeah, we had. Give us the list, Kristen.
Yeah, I mean, so this was announced on American Idol, by the way, which I thought was kind of an interesting choice. But some of the class of 2025 include Chubby Checker,
Nice.
Bad Company, which I'm kind of surprised that they weren't on it already. Cyndi Lauper, which is like, why hasn't she been in
Already
this?
in, yeah.
Yeah, Soundgarden, which is a good choice, and then also the White Stripes.
Interesting.
Nice.
Wait. I need as somebody who did grow up listening to all the White Stripes albums, what is the connection to Conan O'Brien's
his friend's
podcast?
song. They use that in the intro credits for Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. So his weekly podcast. Yeah.
Interesting. Nick, go and listen to the White Stripes.
I hear they're fine. I don't know.
Huge Stripe fan, and I have tried to get him to listen to the albums and stuff while we're in the car together and everything, and he's just zones out.
However, I will throw on a Chubby Checker album, so like that's my jam.
Well, there you
Kristen
go.
doesn't know anything about Chubby Checker, so like it's even.
I'll say I don't know much either on that one.
You gotta trade some CDs there,
Absolutely.
guys, and get into it. But hey, so it's interesting though. There was one snub that a lot of people are talking about. The winners of the fan vote, Fish, got a little snubbed. What happened?
Yeah, so they had like 300,000 votes when they asked like who should be in this category, and for some reason they just got snubbed. Like they didn't get in. I don't know what happened. I don't know if like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame may be out of touch with the fans. I don't know.
I mean, Fish is a huge band. I mean, they tour constantly. They always sell out. Like, this is a big band. So I imagine that they'll be in maybe next year, but as of this year, they got cut.
So help me, I'm not an expert with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but as a sports fan, I track a lot of Hall of Fame type stuff there. And it always drives me nuts when, Hall of Fame committees in their respective arenas get just too pretentious, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the fans and what the consumers have liked over the years. So what does this come down to? What is the criteria here for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and why did Fish, in your opinion, get snubbed?
I mean, it's a popularity contest, right? There's a lot of people that are in there that I don't think should be in there, and then there's some that aren't in there that definitely should be in there for just various reasons. It all just comes down to who's got the big promoter that year, and you'd think that Fish would be, up there because the fans voted. With all those votes, they probably should have included him, but I don't know maybe they didn't pay enough for the promotional material.
And also keep in mind that this is like a business. Like when somebody who wins the Oscar didn't necessarily have the best performance. They campaigned for that Oscar. That actor is behind the scenes, shaking hands, being put out by the studio. Same thing with the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Like these stars are paying, their management are paying to have these Walk of Fame stars. So we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And maybe the Fish management team just didn't feel like playing this year.
Yeah,
the conspiracy theorist in me is also like, did they decide to snub anybody on purpose to get us talking about it so that it was a bigger deal next year? Probably not, but you never know with this stuff.
You never know.
You never know.
We got to make sure that Outcast is thrown into this conversation. I believe our producer
Also
said
a
that they're a
nominee.
part of. They are. Well, I wish I had my Big Boy and Andre T-shirt on me right now to celebrate. That is an awesome nod.
That's another one that's like, yeah, about time.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff to all of our Rock and Roll Hall of Famers there. We'll see if Fish gets in next year.
And say good luck to the Fish fans there
Better
for
luck next
2026.
year.
Maybe by then I'll listen to one of their songs.
Hey,
And
there
the
you
White
go.
Stripes,
And the White Stripes,
yeah.
You have some good listening ahead of you
You have
today.
some homework to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You need some musical education.
I'm too old to be introduced to old stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
come on.
All right.
Set my ways.
Well, all right. Rock on, you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right, bye, guys.
Take care. For more trending topics, you can catch Nick and Kristen weekday mornings on 99.